And that's where the bartender said, "Get out of here, Rockefeller." John D. Rockefeller, who created Standard Oil. What? What?
In the
Why'd you
board
say
game Monopoly.
Why'd you say bartender with a Canadian accent?
Who controlled 90% of all the distribution of oil? John D. Rockefeller. Get out of my bar, idiot. That's what the bartender said.
That's what's up.
Okay, can we do the thing now?
Okay. Welcome, everybody, back to the Soft Brain Studio podcast.
Yeah.
We're slowly
but
surely approaching
the
descent into madness. We've all
Wait,
isn't
this number 10?
This is episode 10.
Dude, we're never gonna be in single digits ever again. We are never gonna
with Ben.
Unless
that should be the name of the episode. No.
Don't make that the name of the episode.
Ben 10?
If you make that the name of the episode, I'm gonna leave right now.
What if it's Lauren 10? What if it's Lauren 10, huh? Will you be less racist then, huh? Will you be less racist? So, Elon Musk named his baby
something stupid.
Santa,
it's X,
and it's actually Lauren. It's actually pronounced.
He gets a computer to pronounce it every single time.
Dude, his first words are dubstep.
Sorry, I was just laughing at my joke in my head.
Wow.
This guy.
What do you think? Okay,
this guy.
Do you think that's gonna be like in the future? That's gonna be more standard.
Like no, I hope the kid gets bullied for it.
I think it's pronounced X.
It's X, and then the character AE in Old English, and then it's a dash and 12. It's so stupid. I don't know why.
I heard somewhere, and I'm pretty sure it's a falsity. I heard somewhere that it was pronounced Kyle.
What? Elon Musk said it's pronounced
I know,
X.
he said it on the Joe Rogan podcast. I know, I watched it.
Okay.
Imagine revealing the pronunciation of your baby name on the same podcast where the host talks about Clockwork Elves and smoking acid. That's my 2 cents.
Well, maybe he shouldn't have named this baby freaking a random combination of molecules.
I think it was Grimes that named it.
Oh yeah, it was Grimes.
Elon Musk was having one of his classic brain collapses where the little Tesla bots in his head come fix his little stinking brain.
I didn't like that sentence. I did not.
I don't like your sentence. Okay.
Of life? I pronounce you married in
death sentence.
This is not cohesive.
No, but so it's pronounced X, you said? Do you think people are gonna make memes about how it's like X, like Jocelyn?
If you mean memes by memes, people are gonna bully him. Then yeah.
Yeah.
I
heard that the state of California isn't letting them name it like that or something.
What?
Good. Maybe that's the reason why he's moving.
He's moving?
That's the reason why I don't like him, because he's acting like a baby on Twitter and like talking about how bad the lockdown is for his company and how he's gonna move to Nevada, which I think this is true. It might not be, but I think he said he's moving to Nevada because they're opening sooner than California is, and that's like a huge yikes, at least from me, because like he's saying I want to actively okay, we all want it to be open in America, but we have to face it. We have this is just my, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. I don't want this to get political. Please, someone else talk.
Say it, dude.
Okay.
You
sure?
This is the most political show on the internet.
Okay.
Most reliable.
Okay, we have to admit that we haven't dealt with this virus well. Like, we look like, this is just like fact. We look like a laughing stock to other nations, dude. That's just what we look like right now.
Look like that.
Like, I know, but just like handling this, because like I'm pretty sure our governor and some part of the Bible Belt, like Alabama or something. He said like, guys, the virus spreads through the air or something stupid like that. Like just like we've especially compared to the rest of the world, we've made ourselves look like a fool, and we're making ourselves look like a fool now by prioritizing the economy. Like, I know it's a double-edged sword.
I got news
What's
for you,
up,
Ben.
G?
I got news for you, Ben.
What's up, G?
The United States has always been the laughingstock of the whole world.
Oh,
I
frick,
wouldn't
you
say
might be
always.
right.
I feel like
Uh,
earlier in
I mean, yeah, earlier
20
in the history.
in 20th century, we were pretty cool.
Yeah, but then we
But
lost.
more recently,
yeah, when
we're
we had
not.
towers falling, we were.
I looked
freaking
it up.
on
I
top
looked
of
it
the
That's the
up.
world.
21st century.
Whoa, there,
Oh,
Ben.
Jesus
Whoa, Jesus. I thought you didn't want to get political there. By the way, I found how to pronounce Elon Musk's baby's name. That's, by the way, Ben, when you were talking the whole time, I like turned down the volume of my mic and I was trying to find the spot where it said.
That's so good. Okay, I kind of transitioned us into what we wanted to talk about today.
Wait, so is he saying that
Oh,
he's
okay.
only moving to Nevada? Is he He's not moving his company though, right? He's just
he's moving the headquarters
to Nevada.
Yeah, he wants to, cause Nevada's opening sooner. He wants to like employ a bunch of people in Nevada.
Damn,
and basically put them in charge of the virus.
Have you seen the meme where it shows the dinosaurs, right? It's like showing the dinosaurs and the meteorite coming. And there's like some dinosaurs saying like, "Quick, we gotta hide," and then there's one T-Rex saying, "What about the economy?" And it's really funny.
That's good. Also, Elon,
I just understood that.
Just to
Holy crap! I've seen that meme before.
Yeah, I sent it to you, Lauren. I sent it to you.
I think I liked it too, and I was like, haha. Like I didn't understand why it was funny. It was just funny.
Just
and now I get
funny dinosaur talk about economy.
Economy.
He talk about stonks anyway.
Stonks.
To say one more thing, hating Elon Musk. Also, he didn't credit an artist one time for literally no reason, and it was so stupid.
Ew.
Yeah,
Ew.
I don't know much about Elon Musk, so I can't say I definitively don't like him. But I definitely, if I do have an opinion on him, it's definitely more on the side of don't liking him than liking him. Anyways,
Understand.
I think he's cool, dude. I think he smoked weed.
He did do that.
A bunch of people, and I think that's
smoking weed is not.
I think he smoked weed and then went up to Trump's face and then he blew the smoke at him in his face and then walked off stage.
I think he got a lot of flack for the sub thing where the kids were trapped in a cave, and then he designed the little submarine.
Oh yeah, and
thing.
then he called one of the like main rescue guy pedo, didn't he?
Oh yeah, because they wouldn't use his a pedophile.
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't use the submarine, so he was like, "Oh, you just want to be a pedophile to the kids."
Yeah, no. He was like, "You pedo-looking dude."
Anyway, I think the baby's name is actually. Oh no! I could have paused it in time. I think we're gonna get sued. I think he's a cool name. I like Grimes, dude. If Grimes likes him, I
think she's the one that named him. Her.
No. I'm saying if Grimes likes Elon Musk, I think Grimes is a good person.
I don't know, dude. Boris Johnson's girlfriend likes Boris Johnson. Some people like.
But I don't like Boris Johnson's girlfriend.
Why?
I like Grimes. I respect her as an artist.
I see where you come from. Okay.
And I also respect Elon as a visionary. He's doing more than freaking NASA right now, dude, because the freaking government isn't prioritizing, space travel.
Stop funding.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
This is mega political.
Because the government is like not prioritizing, like Trump is saying like, oh, Space Force and whatever, but he's not putting any money into NASA, dude, to like.
Could you imagine if we had a space army?
That was
actually
stupid.
It would be the best country.
We've
been doing this all wrong. We need to build a space army right now.
No, dude. We had an agreement when we first began going into space. The whole world made an agreement that
Space Army,
space is
Space
the
Army.
neutral zone, and we shouldn't have war upon it. So, and also what he's worried about is the satellites, right? And we already have a division of the army that handles like satellite security and stuff. So
I just want to be cool like Spike Spiegel
just-
and
yeah,
run
he-
around on Mars.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways,
Spike is so cool. I love his ship, dude. Dude, okay, so I watched Ready Player One, right?
we're getting so off track.
I watched Ready Player One, and
Oh my god, you're saying this too. I'm sorry I keep cutting you off. It's just you've said this so many times.
I watched Ready Player One, right? And in the background of one of the scenes, you could actually see Spike Spiegel's stingray ship.
Bebop?
I mean, no, not the stingray. What's it called?
The Bebop?
Swordfish. It's a swordfish.
Bebop.
No,
Yeah?
the Bebop is the big ship. The ship that he.
I know.
It's a swordfish.
Jesus.
What the heck was that, Lauren?
Anyway, I saw it in the background, dude, and I was so freaking excited. I was like, "Oh my god, that's Spike's ship!" And then I watched like a bunch of YouTube videos saying like, "Oh, things in the background you missed," and none of them mentioned Spike Spiegel's freaking ship, and now I'm questioning my sanity. Like, did I actually see it, or was that just the freaking ball-looking ship?
Bruh, I have an easy solution for you.
Rewatch Ready Player
Rewatch the
One.
movie again.
Where is it even streaming?
I don't know. Steven Spielberg's drivel. Saliva coming out of his mouth.
I liked Ready Player One except for the freaking non-video game parts where they were like in the real world. I thought that was stupid.
What a true gamer.
Shut up. No, I just thought it could have been better written. I feel like that was kind of a lazy move. And I get that it's like supposed to be like the classic like Spielberg like 80s vibe where it's like, oh, it's like a very clear corporation bad guy versus the young kids that are like, yeah, we're gonna bring down the system and stuff like that. I like that, but I thought that it was like too like lazily written and stuff like that. But I love the video game parts, and I loved all the scenes and how cool it was, and I thought the action was really cool. Stinky.
Anyway, how have we been holding up over this? What have we been doing? What have we been schlewing? What are some new things we've been learning or doing? Or I don't know. You guys talk.
So apparently it's not streaming anywhere, but you can rent it for $3.99 on YouTube. And on Prime Video, apparently. Oh,
Okay,
it's on Netflix? Let's see.
Okay, during this outbreak, you can watch Ready Player One on YouTube for $3.99.
I have Netflix on my phone.
Or Netflix on Santi's phone. Specifically Santi's phone. You can't watch it on any other Netflix.
Okay, guys. I have been holding pretty well. I think. Actually, I don't know. I've been losing my mind a little bit, but I've started a few projects. I think this podcast is actually keeping me a little sane because it has me on a schedule, and it has me actually doing things, as well as the homework and the studying and stuff and the assignments. I think it's keeping me busy. It's good. And
Can we talk about the stuff that we have going on, like end of this week, beginning of next week? You know, like the big stuff, the studies.
Oh, we have AP exams for us.
Yeah. Okay. I'm guessing that's fun to talk about.
I mean, by the time this comes out, I will have already taken my physics test.
It's insane.
And I will not have to. I know. And on the day, me and Lauren are gonna take the AP AP US History exam.
Yep.
Good luck, bros. That would be
I
terrifying.
saw a video of an AP teacher trying to write a DBQ in 45 minutes.
Heimlich history.
He finished with 7 seconds.
Really?
AP teacher, yes.
Oh no. Wait, did he write a conclusion?
I'm really worried. Well,
Did he write a
apparently
conclusion?
I didn't watch the whole video, but he wrote a lot of sentences. It doesn't need to be that long, as long as it's good.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Quality over quantity.
Okay.
Yeah,
So when I was
Still.
when I was doing the For AP Lang, you lucked the frick out, Lauren. Because for AP Lang, we did so many
I
timed
know.
essays. I think we
But
did
you're more
two for
prepared.
we did two for each prompt. Except for the last type, because it's so long. That we didn't have enough time to do it. But so we only did one. So in total we did 5 timed essays, and then after that she gave us like the actual test. Like one from like a few years ago that was available. And we had to do the whole test in the same amount of time that they would have for the AP exam. And I actually wrote those faster than the ones that I had before. And I felt more confident about it too. I think there were like 5 minutes left that I could like use for, rereading some stuff and adding a little bit of pizzazz. And I got like 6s on all of them according to Ms. McLean.
That's scary thinking about timed essays.
It's really
Because I
scary.
did one LEQ. That was
like
timed.
it reminds me of the meme where it's like teachers in middle school, like they give you a week to write an essay, and then you forget, and then you write it all and the last day, and then they're like, you can't write a whole essay in a single day, in a single night. That's stupid. And then fast forward to AP Lang. All right, you have to write 3 essays in 2 hours. It's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Wampus.
They do
I
grade
felt good about my LEQ.
They do
but-
grade it on like they know that it's a first draft. They grade it like seeing that it's a first draft. So that's good.
Hmm.
Yeah. Can I
They-
talk about my final?
Yes, Benson.
Okay. We never did. I think we might have done one DBQ, which is document based question. They give you 5 documents, and then you have to write a historical argument on it and stuff like that. And I'm really scared because I cannot do that stuff in 45 minutes.
Me neither.
Wait, I thought that you didn't have an. Wait, do you have an AP class? What AP class do you have?
AP World, bro.
That's dumb.
Oh, okay.
It's
I
not.
thought you were gonna say that's epic or something. Like
It's epic.
kind.
It's epic, Ben. I almost called you Santi again. What the
What the heck? I'm gonna jump off it. Okay, anyway. I'm really scared about my DBQ. I can't do that in 45 minutes. There was a DBQ that I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it all done today. I thought that this morning. I did not do that. It took me like, cause I have to take breaks with it. Like I stressed myself out too much and I didn't properly time myself, So it was just like, but I do not have confidence in myself to do that for 45 minutes. And I don't know what the prompt is gonna be, cause it's very vague, like what part of the AP World curriculum they're going to test us on, because I think they should do it on the stuff we've just learned, like the French Revolution stuff. Like we learned about the Age of Reason, all that stuff.
Whoa, I don't
I'm
think so,
scared.
dude. I think they should do it on the thing we learned and tested and went
From the
over
beginning.
At school.
when we're at school.
Because
honestly,
like, it's not
It's
fresh in our
different for
mind.
every school though.
I know, and that's the line they have to toe. Like some schools probably might not be in an area where they can where like people have I guess
That's
I don't
true.
know.
and
Like,
to
people
be
don't have
honest,
the
I am a freaking auditory learner. Is that what they called? My APUSH teacher, the AP history, AP US history teacher of mine would give lectures, and I actually really liked those lectures. And then when the quarantine started, he actually started doing videos, and that was really helping me. But then he stopped doing the videos, and it's really hard for me just to read information and learn it like that. I've never been good at that, so it's really cramping my style. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Especially since he's really good at talking, so he'll add like little things or like he'll say like, this is really important because blah blah blah, and then he connects it to something else. Where if I look at the PowerPoints that he gives us, it doesn't show that. Stinky pinky.
My teacher's just been giving us like web quests or just like PowerPoints and stuff. She's added like videos to it, but like it's obvious that it's not
I'm
super
pretty sure
important
my
anymore.
creative writing teacher has given up on the curriculum she had before because now she's just giving us cool prompts to write stories, which I like. I'm not complaining. I like doing that.
That's kind of Papega.
I know it sucks for teachers that like, especially since they made it, which I don't think it's a bad thing that they made it so that what your grade was before quarantine, because what I said, like some kids just learn better by hearing the voice,
In schools,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I get
My
yeah.
oh, no, go.
And I was gonna say that there's less distractions in school as well and stuff like that, and your brain is kind of accustomed to like, it's like connected. Classroom means pay attention. Home
Yeah,
means
I agree.
do whatever you want for a sec. And it's like, it's really hard to like focus on things for a long time.
And it's hard to hold teenagers and younger kids accountable to doing work because college is like what's happening right now, I think, where you have to be more independent
Oh,
about
dude,
what you do.
my what is it called? I heard from other school places are doing it more hard. In Mexico, dude, you have to. I know this because my cousins, my aunt told my mother about this. But like my cousins have to actually like number one, they have Zoom meetings scheduled every so often, but they also have like lunch and like quote unquote recess time, and they're supposed to be at the computer for like the full 7 hours. Like they're not supposed to like leave and stuff. And it's wacky crazy, dude.
Yeah. My
Be
mom will talk about the
Howie.
patients she has. They say that they have to be logged in a certain time, and the teacher even takes attendance.
Yeah, dude, it's wacky.
My art
I think we're
teacher is
lucky.
just
We're
giving us
really lucky.
sketchbook prompts, like at an irregular schedule, and I don't do them because I have a good grade in this class, and I don't know, I don't have a huge amount of time to draw and like put effort into it, which sucks, but that's just the way things are. And I
Yeah.
recently stopped doing chemistry because I have to focus on AP World, and just like chemistry has just become such a puzzle.
Yeah.
What other part of quarantine can we talk about? We've been having more family time. Maybe that's I don't know.
Yeah.
I've had too much family time, I
Well,
think.
both of my parents work, so it's pretty much the same.
No.
Dang. I do miss school a lot, and every time there's a break, I always think the same thing. I'm not ashamed to say, but
I don't
I do
miss
like
school.
school.
I don't miss school one bit.
Why
I kind of
not?
don't miss school.
Is it just because you guys are introverted?
I don't think
Shut up.
Ben's introverted. Are you
I
introverted,
don't
Ben?
know.
You're
I'm
probably
right-handed.
ambivert.
I miss school a lot.
I get really tired after parties. I get so tired.
Yeah, me too.
And just like social gathering, it depends on the people. Like especially when I'm around you guys, like birthdays or just like hanging out with you guys, I've been less tired. More
It's
so,
good.
it's like getting comfortable with people, but just like it just depends on the gathering I'm at. I just get really tired.
Mm. I mean, I get tired out because of like the exhaustion of like doing stuff, but like I don't think it has to do anything with people because
I
I
think mine
like
has to do
talking to
with
people.
people.
I like
Yeah.
talking to
Like
people.
whenever my parents are like, "What happened?" I'm like, "I need to go to sleep. I can't do it anymore, dude."
Also, I just feel like being in school puts pressure on you too. When you're at home, you're more relaxed.
I don't
I
know.
think
For
that's why I
me,
don't.
I've lost all
Well, that's for
semblance of
me.
like structure, and structure really helps me like relax. For me, so like it stresses me out a lot to think like, what if I don't have enough time to do this, or what if I don't have enough time to do that? Like I really liked,
Just stop thinking about it and do it, Doc.
dude. Shh,
It's
stop.
not that easy,
Novel
bro.
concept.
No, but I'll
Novel
be
concept,
doing
like a
things.
book.
I'll be doing things, and then
Mm-hmm.
I'll be looking down at the clock, and then I'll realize that I've been looking at the clock for like 5 minutes, and then I have to go back and like reread what I read, and it's like instead of just like being in a school schedule and having a set amount of time to do my assignment and working really hard to do it on that time.
Mm-hmm.
And I also have like very, there's like you said, there's like no incentive to do things really, unless you have an AP class like we do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like school that much.
I like it a lot. I
I
always
like
miss it.
if I can just hang out with friends that I actually do care about. If I have that after the quarantine, I literally will never freaking miss school again. Cause
I
it's just like
what?
I recognize it's stuff I probably have to do, but I don't want to do it. Like a lot of what school is like I don't want to do. Like I love learning about the world and how to get better at like skills and stuff. But
Yeah, me
like
too.
other than that, and like I recognize that learning about like understanding how the natural world works, like physics and biology and stuff like
I
that,
just
is
feel like
important.
we're not taught. Okay, this is kind of like derailing, but like we're not taught things that we
You cut
Yeah,
out.
matter.
You cut out. Say it again,
she.
please.
I think she
Life
was saying the
skills,
school system's outdated,
Can you say it again,
or like
Lauren?
what was taught.
life
Oh,
skills. Like we need. I don't know how to
Taxes. How do you do
explain it.
taxes?
Yeah, like
mother,
I feel
what
like
are
those kind of
taxes?
classes should be required, and also like home ec used to be a thing in school.
My brother takes that and he
They don't
makes
do it.
cookies for us.
Yes, and where we learn how to cook
Tight.
because that's important.
That is important.
I think they should teach
Unless you have a
'cause, like,
wife, am I right? Hey, Ben, high five.
Don't do it, Ben.
Ben, high five.
Don't do it, Ben. Ben, don't do it.
Ben, high five. High five, Ben.
Ben,
Ben, high
come
five
on
me.
now, Ben. Don't do it.
Ben, high five me. High five me right now. Ben.
monkey,
High five me right now, Ben.
monkey,
The random chip event has started.
monkey.
Can we talk
Alvin
about
and
the random
Chipmunks?
chimp event? Can we talk about the random
I'm
chimp
freaking
event?
ready for it, dude. I've stockpiled bananas.
For anyone who doesn't know,
downstairs.
the random chimp event, right, is this event that
And
will happen eventually,
I don't
where
know what the random chip
Randomly.
event is.
randomly,
It'll happen randomly.
where
You don't know?
where and chimps are involved.
Yeah.
And that's sadly all the information we know
We
about
don't know
the
what
random
kind
chimp
of
event.
event.
We don't
it's
know what
gonna
kind
be.
of
It could be
event.
like, it could be a party. It could be a takeover of the whole entire world. We don't know.
I'm more leaning towards the takeover thing.
You know, apes have, or not apes, chimpanzees and like primates like have entered the Stone Age.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
they use
'cause they can use
sticks. They
tools.
use sticks and stuff.
They use
It's
stone.
pretty cool.
It's pretty wild. Maybe that's the random chimp event.
Dude, they're just
That's what it
slowly
was.
evolving.
You know,
Evolution.
you know Umbrella Academy. You know the Umbrella Academy.
No, but it sounds familiar.
The
Talk
the
anyway.
academy where they talk about umbrellas.
The Umbrella Academy is a
different types of
show.
umbrellas.
It's a show that was based
The
on
parasols.
a comic. Okay,
You got
my
your
God.
parasol.
It's
Okay, keep
it's
going.
it's a Netflix show that was based on a comic book series of the same name. I own the first volume of it. It's really freaking epic. I love the art. Anyway, in it, one like the it's kind of like X-Men, but like quirky and cool. So the Xavier of this Umbrella Academy is this like really smart guy that's an alien actually.
Oh,
And that's not a spoiler because it shows it during the first like page of the comic book. So there you go. Anyway, he made like chimps have higher intelligence, and they're just like roaming about and they have like jobs like we do, and it's really weird. And there was even a scene, right, where it was a police guy,
Bruh.
and he was like interrogating a lady, right, and then the lady was like, and he was with a monkey, and then the police guy was like, ma'am, we prefer to call them chimps. I work with one, and it zoomed out, and there was a chimp in the background, like studying the crime scene.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
What is this political agenda?
Chimps?
Yeah, dude, chimps.
Can chimps
Homesickle.
take it when we all die from this disease? Can the chimps
Take
rule the
over?
world? Yeah, I like that.
Isn't that what happened in Planet of the Apes?
Dude, spoiler.
The literally the spoilers in the title. Planet of the
Not
Apes.
really.
Yeah,
Maybe
it
it's just a
is.
big old maybe it's a big old chimpanzee head.
It's
That's the
it's an
planet.
it's
There
like
it is.
it's a movie that when did the original come out?
1977.
70s?
Yeah, exactly. So if you don't know that the monkeys take over Earth, then
It's
you
a really famous scene too, to be fair, of the
Yeah.
dude like on the horse and wait, I haven't watched the movie. Why is he on a horse and why doesn't he have a shirt and why is he also on a beach?
so he
There's so many
escaped. So basically, it's basically a freaking metaphor for imperialism, and I think people didn't get it, and they were just like, "Oh, monkey bad," but in reality, it was just about how like they were putting humans in the shoes of the ones being conquered, because usually, it's the white people that do the conquering, so they're putting the white guys in the shoes of the conquered by creating this hypothetical scenario where like monkeys rise up and like take over the world. And yeah, and so basically the monkeys are the humans are slaves to the monkeys, and some of them escape.
the slaves are monkeys.
Yeah. Now, okay, so there's something with like there's this an astronaut, right? And he goes into a wormhole or something. And he comes out and he lands on a planet, and then he discovers it's been taken over by chimps, and there's humans in it. And he gets captured, and then he escapes, and he thinks this is just a random planet, but then he sees that the freaking
Statue of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty is there, and then he realizes that the wormhole took him forward in time, and this is the Earth in the future.
That's pretty crazy.
That's
pretty crazy.
insane.
I know. Could you imagine? That would be so wacky.
Yeah.
Dude. That would be so zany, dude.
I would be
so zany, wacky.
I would just like try and climb the Statue of Liberty if that happened. Maybe there's a little chimp hanging out up there. He's pretty cool. You know,
Chimps
smoking
are strong,
a big fat
dude.
cigar.
Yeah,
They are strong, dude. I've seen them throw a refrigerator. I haven't. Okay, what did I want to talk about?
Chimps are scary.
Legit, they are.
I watched like 4 Joe Rogan videos in a row about how chimps are disease.
Why is there so much Joe Rogan?
Because it's been freaking like recommended to everyone on YouTube, and I watched.
Dude,
one.
what if Joe Rogan is a chimpanzee that's just piloting a human suit?
They were also talking about Elon Musk's baby and freaking yeah, dude. I just watched. I watched one video that it recommended, and I have it all over my stream. And I think I gotta say, it's pretty good, but it's not as good as this podcast, obviously.
So I saw a tweet one time that was like, it was a news article, and it was like a group of chimpanzees escaped captivity by using a tree inside of their cage, or not their cage, as like their little habitat, as a catapult to get out.
Oh
And then the news article, like the title
That's
went on to say.
amazing.
The title went on to say they were led back in by bananas, and the tweet was like, "Monkeys. Okay, we can use this catapult to swing ourselves out." Like it's talking about how big brain they are, and then it's like also monkeys. Haha, banana.
What was that?
I wish I could be a little monkey. I wish I could just like.
I think the random chimp event. Maybe I feel like the random chimp event, right?
Baby, what if we were the random chimp event?
Whoa.
Humans right now.
No. What if? Well, I feel like the random chimp event, right, is actually a series of events that'll be lumped together as one, kind of like a war lumps together a few battles, like a bunch of battles. I feel like the random chimp event is gonna take a few incidents and combine them into one event.
I really hope
like
the
what
random.
Ben just talked about is part of the random chimp event.
Yes. One thing that happened in one of the so this is because of coronavirus, there's no more tourists anywhere, and except for the Carl virus, there's no more tourists anywhere, and now they started doing no more tourism. I'm rambling. Anyway,
What? I have no clue where that was going.
I'm continuing this story. And there's
Okay,
there's this one area of the world. I forget. I don't want to say the country, but it has monkeys, and the monkeys were so used to the tourists like feeding them food or like stealing food from the tourists that they went crazy, and they like stormed the streets like looking for food to eat, and it was the scary. If you watch the video, it's really scary, and I think that's one of the chimp events. That's one of the major chimp event battles or incidents.
I really hope the random chimp event is something that's actually real and not just an inside joke that you two are doing right now to like confuse me and make me look
It's not-
stupid.
It's not an inside joke. It's
a
a
meme.
meme. It's a meme on the internet.
Okay.
Random chimp event.
I haven't been in the meme loop. I haven't looked at anything in a while.
A random chimp event. I'll put up a few memes about. I'll look up a few random chimp event memes just to put you in the loop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there was one where it was like, this is gonna sound old, but it was like Harambe, right? And you know how he took the kid, and it's like the picture of him and the kid together, and then Harambe's like, "Quick, kid, the random chip event happens on," and then yeah, that's good stuff.
That's good.
Dude.
Have you seen the video of the chimp smoking the blunt? And then like
Yeah.
he takes the first hit and he doesn't like it, and then he goes back in for seconds. I love that video so much. The duality of man.
It's so crazy that there's like so similar to human beings.
Yeah.
It's wacky, dude.
Dude, there's this one YouTuber that I love, and he's like existential and off. Like he's just like, it's like
Do you
everything
think
about
it's-
nihilism except for the main premise of it, where like nothing matters. It's all like, oh yeah, the universe is all gonna die and stuff. But like,
Have you been
he
watching
gives a
Rick
good
and
spin
Morty
on it.
conspiracy theories, dude?
No,
Are you talking about math?
Not at all.
Math?
Like stoicism?
no, I'm not.
Stoicism, the PewDiePie video.
I'm not talking about that.
No, but
like stoicism, the
yeah, the philosophy.
Philopolo.
Yes, English.
Okay,
Philosophy.
what was the point again? Okay, the point was he made a video about how like the different genuses of humans and how they've all died out, and that I was just like, that's
True.
that's
But we
that's like
survived
crazy
longest.
sad. I know, but like the way he phrased it made me feel really sad. Like he just said we're the last humans left, and I was like, oh my god, we are.
Who knows? Maybe another species.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. The
Develop.
chimpanzees will become homogeneous, and then they'll have funny looking hands.
They already have one.
They have funny looking hands already, dude. They have
Do
twice.
humans? Yeah.
Think about it. They have twice the number of thumbs as humans. How are they not more powerful? You always talk.
Because
You always talk
they
about
can't
like.
go to college.
Not yet. Not yet. They
What does
can't.
that even mean?
Dude, okay, you always talk about how like, oh, the difference between
can't.
humans and the other animals are that we have thumbs, but chimps have freaking thumbs, dude. That's straight
So
Yeah,
whack.
do
but we
dolphins,
have-
but they don't use them. They have the
Uh,
bone. No, they don't. I don't know. I'm not a
We
dolphinologist.
have smart.
You know what's weird? Just
What?
I thought of this and it was just so weird. Like the fact that two species like coexist and like help each other. Like I was just thinking about the wolves and humans. Like just the fact that that is possible is
Like domestication?
No, I'm not talking about domestication. I'm talking about the fact that like when humans and wolves start interacting, it wasn't really domestication. It wasn't really domestication. It was both of them being like, "Aight, dude, I'll get more food if I hang around you, right? And I'll get protection
Yeah.
if I hang around you." It was more of that instead of domestication, because I feel like domestication happened later on when like we stopped caring.
Domestication is still kind of like that.
So wait, just to be clear, it was domestication, right?
Yeah.
No, but okay. I'm just saying the fact that two species can like help each other like that is weird as frick. And I'm not talking about,
Mutualism?
no, I'm not talking about the freaking mutualism because that's just like okay, that's stupid. But like the bird, like the
Okay,
bird,
Mr. Biologist
like the
man.
bird that eats the food off the crocodile's teeth. Like okay, I need clean teeth.
I think
Whatever.
that's mutualism.
I know that is
Yeah, that
mutualism,
is
but I'm
mutualism.
saying that's stupid compared to what humans
Wow.
and dogs have. But I watched the I think it's Blue Planet. I watched the documentary about I watched the documentary about fish and the ocean, right? And there was an octopus trying to get prey that was hidden inside coral, right? But it couldn't see it, right? So, I mean, it could reach it, but it was having a hard time finding them because it wasn't as fast. And then this other fish, right? He was bigger. He also wanted to eat the fish. And he came up and he was like pointing with his head towards where the fish are. And then he would go around to the other side. The octopus would reach in and scare the fish, and it would go out and into the mouth of the other fish. And then they would share the freaking prize, dude. Like, how insane is that? Like, oh my god, dude. Like, how crazy is that, dude?
Dude.
Like, the
That's a little
octopus would
mind-boggling.
reach
You
in.
need to take environmental science.
That is wacky as frick.
That's
That's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
Yikes. Watch the
It's
documentary, dude. It's so cool. Bruh.
Gosh.
That is cool, though. No,
That is
I agree. That's cool. I'm just
I think it's on
stupid.
Netflix. It's one
Yeah.
of the blue. It's like one of the. I don't think it's Blue Planet. It's one of them.
It's the Blue Men Group documentary.
It's called Fish.
They were all scuba diving and saw that.
I don't like the Blue
The women
Man.
group.
Yeah, they're blue.
La Badida Badu.
If I were green, I would die.
I would. Yeah. I found out that that's not actually a lyric in the song,
Yeah,
It's
I
not.
know.
Yeah, they're just saying gibberish.
and it spooked me because I always thought that was
Mandela.
No, I don't. I hate the Mandela effect. It's not real.
Mandela.
It's not real.
It's not
dude.
real. People are just recalling things wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I could have sworn the Bernstein Bears was spelled different. Like, dude, when you were freaking 3 years old, you didn't know how to spell freaking dog properly. Shut up.
Wow, you're just gonna roast me?
Yeah, I'm gonna roast everyone, dude. God. Thank you so much for listening to this episode 10 of the Soft Brain Studio podcast. Hit the likes button, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Every episode of this podcast comes out on Fridays. Go over and listen to Rolling to Survive Season 1. It is now ended. I thought it was a great season. A great start to something great. We're going to actually start doing Season 2 in a few weeks. We're going to organize. We're actually going to have a lot more people this time. And it's going to be a lot more character based. Instead of just being us, we're going to be acting as different characters. It's going to be epic. Thank you so much for listening. You guys are great.
Beppis.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.